Hello everyone, it's Megan here. Hope you all had a lovely weekend and that you enjoyed some time with loved ones after our somewhat eased restrictions. I wanted to touch base with all of our adult students today, just in relation to the mid-year performance. Now, I had some feedback from a very valued and trusted adult student over the weekend, and it turns out that some of you might be feeling a little bit stressed about our mid-year concert approach. So I wanted to address that with you all because certainly we had come from a place of trying to add value and to create a fun event to work towards. But it seems that possibly, and this might not be the case for everyone, but it sounds like it is for some and for a few, that we might have actually done the opposite and caused a bit of stress and anxiety about being ready and the approach to filming individually and that kind of thing. So our team has had a bit of a chat over the weekend, and we are going to change our approach to the mid-year concert for our adult students. So apologies for kind of flipping from one thing to another, but it's really important that we listen to you all in these times especially, and that we respond to this kind of feedback so that we can continue to protect dance for what it is for us, which is for so many a place where we can eliminate all of the stress. So yeah, our intention is to always create fun and joy, and the last thing we want to do is create or add to any stress in your lives. So that being said, our approach to mid-year will change. So we are still going to come together on the 20th of June, that's a Saturday night, and it will be just a celebration of our finale dance. So the finale being usually in our live concerts is where we all do our final bow. So this will be kind of a choreographed finale. So each class will have a different section to learn. It will be filmed in gallery view, so rest assured you won't be individually filmed. So you will see the whole class on the screen, much like you see on your Zoom classes already. And we will mash all of that together and come together as an adult school to watch that on the 20th of June. And then that will be followed by a social event where we'll be hosting some games and some fun. So you can relax on the time frames around getting choreography ready for your classes and that kind of thing. Now, if I'm sure that there are many of you that still do want to prepare some kind of performance, so this will now be at teachers' discretion, and time frames will be established within your individual classes if you do go ahead with a mid-year performance type thing. Now, it might look completely different from one class to another. So for example, some might still choose to film, perhaps only in gallery view. Some might choose to film still in individuals and edit that, and we might share it on social media. That might be one option. Keeping in mind that nothing is compulsory, so you can still do all of your classes without opting into any of this. Some classes might choose to have a longer time frame and work towards an in-person group filming when we are permitted to go back into the studio. So there's sort of, and I'm sure our team has lots of brilliant minds, so I'm sure that each of the teachers will come up with some other ideas as well. And you guys can all talk about those in your classes and come up with a plan for your individual group based on the majority and how you're feeling. So yeah, I just wanted to touch base with you all just to confirm that and say that, you know, feedback is really, really important to us, that we listen and we take it away and we talk about it and we fix it and we try to respond to it if we can. And that's the reason for our change to mid-year performance this year. So yeah, and my other key message was just make sure that you're taking from your classes what you want and what you need and leave the rest behind. There's just no pressure from us ever, but particularly in this climate, there's just no pressure from us. You just have to show up when you can, take what you can. Hopefully we inject some fun and some joy into your week, and then you can go back to life feeling a little bit rested, or at least having, moved your body and taken your mind off things for a little while. So zero pressure from us, and let's work towards our finale performance on the 20th of June, which will be lots of fun. And each individual class, as I said, will now talk about their approach to mid-year and what that looks like, and if in fact a class decides that they just want to continue doing class and not bother about a performance, then that's okay too. So I'm going to leave that up to each individual teacher. And we'll be coming back to you later this week with some information about our plans for reopen, so stay tuned on that. And yes, We love you all. Thank you so much for supporting us through these crazy times. And yeah, know that feedback is very valued. So if you ever have any, don't be afraid. Come at us, because it helps us to make sure that your experiences are positive, and that's what we want to do. All right. Bye, everyone. Have a great week.